Sometimes I just know what I do here is incredibly gangster. And today, we're looking at a true gangster figure. I'm just impressed with this. Now, I know that there are some issues, with licensing and the fact that only one person owns the license to Pitt. The guy just never got recognition for this, and I understand that, but at the same time, I just love the figure. I just really love the figure, and a lot of glazing can be done, but of course, if you don't know who Pitt is an Image Comics character. He is a superhero, believe it or not. He was an experiment by an alien race to be the ultimate killing machine, and he, got his kind of human consciousness back, and then also bonded with his little brother, and, he just became a superhero from then on. He's also been in a couple collab runs with the Max, Pitt. He's also, not Pitt, the Max, the Hulk, Marvel, fucking other things too. And, he is, just a cool character, just an all-around cool character. And today we're going to review him. The Axytoys Gray Devil, or not Pitt, basically. Now, let's start this off with articulation. I'm going to take his iconic chains off here real quick. Now, if you don't know how we roll around here, is that I do it all raw. I'm basically giving you the lighting you would have, stuff like that. Because a lot of, big YouTubers, they use beautiful white backgrounds and great lighting, and then the figure looks better in their hands than it does in yours. And I just want to let you guys, experience what it would be like in your hands with your lighting. Now, I do have a light here. This is what it'll look like without lighting. I believe that's actually a bit better. I'm going to keep it like that. Oh, there we go. I'm going to keep it like this. Beautiful figure. Now, let's start with the head. I want to take this jacket off. Can I take this jacket off? Mr. Pitt. I think it's like this. How do you... I don't want to rip his arms off. Can I do that? Can I rip his arms off? There's no instructions on me not doing it. I'm not going to rip his arms off. Okay. Those are giant ball joint hinges or whatever. But okay, let's start with the head. So I'm just going to move the clothes out a bit so you guys can see it. The head can go up that high, down that low. Okay, you can also take the head off. You can pop that off to expose the ball joint on there. Very nice ball joint. Now, Pitt is very vascular. He's very muscular. He's a very muscular character. He, like I just said, was designed to be the ultimate killing machine. There, I found out how to take the shirt off without hurting the figure. Now, this is what Pitt will look like in the comics. Most of the times he has his shirt off. What I do wish, though, is that Pitt had long hair, a long hair option, because he usually has his hair flowing in the wind. I don't ever believe I have seen him that much with his hair bunched up like this. But it's fine, because, of course, this isn't Pitt. This is not Pitt, or the Red Devil, or the Gray Devil. And let's continue with the articulation. Now, the butterfly joint will allow him to do this much forward. You have to make sure the arms are in, so it's about that much forward. Okay, and it doesn't matter, but it can go that much back, which isn't a lot, because there are these pads here that allow you to articulate it more smoothly with it looking natural. Now, these pads are free floating, so that is very, very annoying. Kind of like the Baki figure. If you guys ever had that figure, these pads are like free floating. It's pretty annoying. They don't match him right now. Let me try to fix that. Okay, there we go. It's a lot better, right? I don't know. But, okay, so his arms can go out about that far. See what I mean? These pads, man. These pads just make it look ugly. I can go about that far. His arm, if I can bring it down here for a bit. There we go. His arm is not double jointed. It is a single jointed arm. His bicep is free floating, so it's pretty much like a hinge, whole hinge here. You just plug that in. And the hand here is on also a hinge type system, so he can go, you know, like that. And also go, damn, it's kind of stubborn actually. Let me take that off. How does this work? It is a very strong joint. Man, I could go side to side. Whew. That is a strong joint. Wow. Okay, so, you know, it can go up and down, turn around side to side. Let's slap different arms on him in a bit here. But we're going to go the torso next. He can go forward that much. Backward that much, which isn't a lot actually. It's like barely anything. Okay, he does have a joint here in his hips, but it is very limited, so I wouldn't even, you know, it doesn't really matter at all because it's just so limited. His pants are very, you know, elastic kind of, so you can just, you know, pull his pants down, have him, you know, pantsless, I guess, even though Pitt does wear green pants sometimes in the comics, black pants, and I think he wears these khakis once, I believe, in like his some fan arts he wears khakis. But yeah, so the legs are double jointed. They have that kind of Hasbro leg where you know, it's kind of unnatural looking. And yeah, like I just showed you, they're double jointed. He can kick up this high, kick back that far. He can't do the splits due to the pants, but once you take the pants off, he can do partial splits. I will not be taking his pants off because, you know, it's very hard to put these suckers back on, especially with all these rips and tears that'll get caught, and just, you know, it's such a hassle. But his feet can go down that far, which is pretty far for a figure like this. Go up for some reason. He has doubled, he has toe bend there. And yeah, that's for the articulation section of Pitt here. Now, there we go. Now for his accessories, I have the bundled version. So he comes with his coat, as you saw him in. It has a cool biker design on the back. He comes with his normal hands, a hairpiece. Of course, he also comes with these chains, 2 sets of long chains. He also, let me set them aside. He also comes with these karambit pieces. Now you can actually use these. These are made of metal, or I think like aluminum or stainless steel or something like that. These are usable. Be very careful though, because, you know, they're made of metal. Pitt doesn't actually use stuff like this. I don't think so. In the comics, he's more of a brawler. I don't remember him using these. Does he? I don't remember. I don't have, what was I saying? Nope, never mind, scratch that. He comes with 3 pairs of these, like, normal chains. And there's another one. He comes with his iconic open hands. So let's just pop these in real quick. These hands are not sharp at all, so, you know. I like that. You don't have to cut yourself with this sucker. You know, and then he hits his iconic pose. Right? Like that. Beautiful. He also comes with 2 open hands, which I'll put on him in a bit. And then he comes with his, what you could describe as either fire or blood. They have like little skulls on them, which are really cool. Not all of them do, or I think all of them do. Do they? No, not. Oh, kind of. There's another one. Nope, they all do. Okay, including this one. I don't know what happened here. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's like mold or something. It's another one. There is another one. I think that's a face. No, it's 2 actually. It's one there and one there. There's a couple actually. On this one, there's a couple. And then this one. Cool. He comes with the mask to make him the Red Devil. You know, you just pop this sucker off. You know, stretch this onto his head. Be really, really careful because he does have this like little hairpiece at the top. And I don't want to risk ripping that. I don't think they made mine big enough to fit him. Oof. Oof, the hairpiece is bending. The hairpiece is indeed bending. Well, this is as far as I can get it. It's very tough. They tied mine a bit wrong. But that's fine. I'm never, ever going to use that. Now, Pitt stands at approximately 9.5 inches tall. Size comparison time. You know how we roll around here. Give me a second. I didn't leave you guys yet. Oh, something fell. Now here is Pitt up against the Red Hulk from Marvel Legends. He towers over Red Hulk, which is fair, because Hulk and Pitt are pretty much the same size in the comics. They do go toe to toe. Here we have another cool comic character, Death's Head. Here we have I believe SHF, no. I think most SHFs are this size, but here we have the SHF Goro from the One Piece line. And last but not least, we have the Axytoys Spider-Man 99, because I believe most of you should have this figure. And yeah, Pitt is just beautiful. Just a beautiful hunk of plastic all around. Just a beautiful figure, really, man. You know, mine, I believe they started preheating these once, you know, YouTubers reviewed them a couple months back. You know, as you understand, these were very, very tight. You know, these were just immensely tight. You know, Articulated Ninja got his copy, and that sucker was tight. Mine seems to be more like free-flowing, you know. The joints are more smooth. I believe they started smoothing them out after a lot of the YouTubers started to complain about it. And I get that, you know. It would suck. And I hope Loose Collector, you know, gets, you know, some hints here, because my wolf is all wonky because, you know, I heated him up. And I don't know what happened. I follow the instructions, and one of my wolves is all loose, and you know, it sucks because he's the only one I have, and they're all sold out, you know. But kind of that's that. And yeah, oh, if you're wondering why I got this isn't like herpes or rabies or anything. This is a 3rd-degree burn. I was cooking some cow intestines, and that sucker jumped on me, and it burnt. It burnt. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Oh no, my nail broke. Oh man. Oh, I can just put it back. I thought this was a solid piece. Do they glue these on? They glue these on. Oh. Huh. Well, see it here, folks. I did not know they glued these on. I thought they were a solid piece. Where did the nail go? Huh. It's like that. Yeah. Well, I'll be gluing that on later. So, be really careful with your nails, your Pitt nails, because you do not want to be breaking these and then having a bad day because they broke, or, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will not be putting them with these because I don't think anyone will be using these. I don't even know why it came with these. These kind of suck, really. You know, I just really want the chains to make his iconic looking pose where he's just like that. And yeah, I will be customizing mine to have green pants like he does in the comics. And that's pretty much it for this video. See ya.